As I already told you that in the last video in geography, some of the answers they were left. So move to page number 32, and now I am explaining you the answer of question F. Okay, here they are asking you the importance of plains. So in the answer, first of all, you will write the heading importance of plains. Then move to page number 26. See the heading importance of plains. In the answer, first of all, you will be writing the heading importance of plains. Then the first point, the terrain means land. The terrain is ideal for habitation. This will be the first point. Second point will be transportation is easier. And the third point, the soil is fertile with easy access to water. Okay. Then the fourth point you will write, it is also easy to build houses and factories than on the mountain slope. So we are having 4 points. Now we move on to the next answer, page number 32. Now children, this answer I have written over here. So you can see the difference between a mountain and a plateau. Okay. Now 2 points are there with examples. Then in the next one they are asking you the difference between the plains and the plateaus. So the same thing you will be writing for the plateau, which is written in the difference between a mountain and a plateau, and the difference between a plateau and a plain is also written here. So here I have written the difference of plains. So when you are writing the difference between the mountains and a plateau, you will be writing in this way. Then on the next, when you are writing the difference between the plateau and the plain, the same you will write of the plateau, and then on the next side you will write the plains. What are the differences between the plains and a plateau? Then they are asking you the next one, what is the difference between young mountains and old mountains? Okay, so here I have written the difference between young mountains and old mountains. So here also I have written it. You can see and you can write it. Now we move on to answer H. With the help of examples, explain why river plains are densely populated and mountainous regions are thinly populated. So again we move on to page number 26. So first of all we will be writing, see the heading landforms and people. So see here the last line on the first side. No need to write however, you will write the plains have always been more preferred for habitation than the mountain regions. After this you will write the first point. This is because it is easier to grow crops, build houses and build transport network system in the plains than in the mountain region or areas. Second point you will be writing in the same para, come to often. Okay. Sixth line. Often people have to walk long distances. After distances you have to add the words in mountain region. Often people have to walk long distances in mountain area to reach their destination. In the plains, most areas have roads and infrastructure. Then come to the third point. In the mountain areas, building houses is very difficult. The land has to be leveled prior to any construction. And the fourth point is Cultivation too is not easy in mountain areas as the land is not level. After this, write the example. For example, you will write in the end, in India, the Indo-Gangetic plains are the most densely populated regions. With this, we come to the end of the answer. Now, children, as you know that we have already started the next lesson. Thing is fun. 7th exercise. Okay. So here, have a look on the second side. Lowered block seen in the formation of the block mountains. It is graben. 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 Then raised block seen in the formation of the block mountain hosts. Fourth, an area of fairly level high ground. Plateaus. Formed by the slow yet gigantic movements of the earth's crust. It is mountains. A bend in a rock occurring from tensional stress and compressive force on the surface of the earth. Faults. The wearing away of the earth's surface. Erosion. Then cutting flat areas in hills and mountains to grow crops. That is terrace. One of the youngest mountain ranges, Himalayas. Flat low-lying areas are known as plains. Natural feature of the earth's surface, landform. Another name for Inselberg. It is Monadnocks. Highest plateau, which is also known as the roof of the world. It is Tibetan. With this, we come to the end of the chapter. So I have explained you all the exercises. In the last video, we had already started the reading of the next chapter, and that was the water bodies. Now we will be continuing with the same.